So he's got really good strafing. He's really fast. He's playing with a field of view 90, so his movement is just amazing. Trust me. Juvenile, the Danish national player for CTF and TDM. I mean, sure, it's an American server, but I think with ping 90, he's still gonna show what he can do. And then there's Draven, who's probably gonna play home red armor. He's basically a very good all-rounder as well, because he can basically put it in any position that he wants to, and he just plays it perfectly. So it's gonna be a really good team, if you ask me. And I don't know about the American team, but I only know that Stained is supposed to be a really good defender. Yeah. Also, Gerpa, what you will be seeing is that Gerpa likes to harass their defender high, so usually pressures the defender by just taking the rail and just taking the fastest route possible. That way he just puts a lot of damage out on the defender on the enemy red. So that's what we're gonna be seeing. I reckon they're gonna play rather aggressive on this map. It's rather aim heavy as well, so they might just fail doing that. But it will be interesting to see nonetheless.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna let them know that we are ready to go. Are we ready to go? Any final words before we say that we're good?
I think the Bloom is adding pixelation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say one thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, to Hang. He hasn't been playing much. I haven't seen him at all actually since the IEM. So it'll be interesting to see his game tonight.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be on form. He needs like a couple of games and then he's back on track.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this going.
Yeah, we are about to go live, guys. We have Speechless facing off against Bloodface, going live right now on Quick Live TV. And out of the gate, we're going to watch Icelore. Icelore, a sometimes guest broadcaster for Quick Live TV, but tonight looks like he is trying to chase down the guy that just stole his red armor. So very nice initial push by Bloodface.
Yeah, Gerpa was actually really fast. He was able to get to the enemy red armor just in time before the enemy defender actually could go there. And Hazard is defending at the moment. He hasn't had any trouble so far, as I can tell.
Yeah, he does eat one whale though, so he's got to back off to his mega, coming up in about 5 seconds. So you know he's vulnerable in this particular time frame, but I'm not seeing any sort of attack. I think most teams are. Ooh, I'm going to see Gerpa grab the flag, but I think most teams are probably starting to prepare for the regen, which should be coming up.
Lovely movement so far, and he's just going to make a quick escape. And what he just did there, I mean, second time in a row, he stole the enemy red. Obviously, he took the first one, so he had a perfect timing on it and could just harass the defender quickly after that. Yeah. So well done.
Yeah, great pressure there, and you could see it. You know, I think that it seems like a lot of North American teams are sort of resigned to, you know, if you don't get that initial push, then they kind of set up early for the regen. You know, they try to take over center, but you know, we saw even with just fantastic movement, Gerpa was able to just slide right on by, even though there were a couple of Speechless guys in that center trying to hold it down. So.
Yeah, especially in the beginning, there's a lot of things you can do. I mean, if you have a great start, you can just use that momentum and just push the enemy really hard before the power-up comes. Let's see, Avenged is actually crossing mid right now. It seems to me that he's trying to secure bridge here a bit, which I find rather odd, as he's the enemy. Oh, the home red guy. He just took it, so no problem for him.
Well, he's going to have a problem getting out of this water there. Yeah, he doesn't make the jump, so Gerpa just puts him down. I'm going to hop over to Gerpa, who gets put down. You can see the constant pressure being put on Speechless. And actually, I'm going to try to watch the Speechless defense, because it seems like at every turn, you know, Stained is just being pressured quite a bit.
Yeah, now actually Hazard is being pressured a lot as well. He just died, and the flag has been taken by Icelore, who's taking the jumper in the high route. But this is going to be very tricky. He only had 29 HP, so yeah, maybe you should have waited out a bit more in the base, seeing if the enemy mega health or yellow is up before he does his exit. other than that, it was good.
Indeed, regen finally picked up. Draven has it, and he gets through, able to collect his own red armor, so it should be a pretty good run, as the regen will stack him up along with the armor that he just picked up. Nice face rocket by Icelor, and Avenge gets another one in. Draven being patient about using his medkit, though, finally decides to make use of it, but even so, Icelor just completely unloads damage. Look at this, hiding behind here to let the regen stack up just a little bit before he moves in. Nice choice there. The question is, does he have any help? I'm seeing, there it is. There's a little bit of help. There's still two guys in here, and 2 LG strain on with 3 health. He will go down. Hazard puts him to rest. So, decent push by Speechless. We actually saw a little bit of teamwork there, but there was enough movement by B-Phase to get back on B.
Now Eminence is taking the flag, but he's not going to get very far. He's going to go low. Well, let's talk about that that thing that happened before after the power up, because Speechless did a really great job not allowing Draven to get out of base. So their pressure was really good, and I think Draven had he had a problem with the ping itself, so he couldn't really hit. The only way you can do that is with even better team play, I guess.
I took a peek at the pings. It looks like everyone on the Euro side is well over 100, except for Juvenile, who is right at 93. So everything here is quite HPB for them.
He lives in Denmark, so I guess that's a bit closer.
Yeah, it's like one less hop or something. Eminence trying to defend, or try to steal rather, the red armor on the blue side, and I don't think he was able to do so. He got under quite a bit of pressure before that flag grab happened. We do have the next regen coming up in 20 seconds. Icelor putting Draven down again. And if Icelor can get his hands on this RA coming up in 3 seconds, no, he will not. So Draven gets his revenge. And actually, I want to watch Draven, because I think with this red armor, that sets him up nicely for regen. Coming up in 3 seconds. Actually, it's going to take a little bit more time. He didn't have weapons. I didn't realize he was so weaponless. So
and now Juvenile is taking the power up, but he needs the red armor, so he should be good to go as soon as he gets the red armor. He's actually pushing very aggressively here. And if he does a good call to his mates, one should attack fire high, and I think someone is already doing that, sitting the flag. That's namely Gerpa. So. Well, he didn't get very far. So that was a good pressure. I mean, they pressured them high and also via the red, so that could have worked out really well. Yeah.
Now Draven's going to try to get out, and actually he's juked out the main D. But from below, it looks like Stained will get the rail. Yeah, very nice. So Stained not shaky at all in that moment. And that was a kind of a clutch moment, because I think there wasn't much in between that flag carrier and a nice route home. So still up by 1, Bloodface leading in this opening 6 minutes on Ironworks.
Yeah, definitely. By the way, what settings do we have? Do we have follow killer or?
Yeah, we Americans like follow killer, so
That's okay.
Yeah, and of course follow power up.
Yeah, who are you specking right now?
I'm on Icelor. And I do hop around periodically, but of course it will kind of resync as all the flag grabs happen.
Yeah.
But actually, I've always found it to be a little bit more interesting to talk about who's not necessarily on screen, because you can watch and see exactly what's happening. And,
I know what you mean. It gives you a better oversight over the game. And speaking of which, Draven is getting really stacked for the next power up, so he's got the med kit, he's got everything he needs. So 15 seconds before the next power up, and he's just taken the red, so he will be good to go. He should really get his bum to the mid.
Yeah, this is actually, he was a little bit late on the last run. Of course, he was weaponless, so I understand why he would kind of take his time. But it seems like that really isn't his focus. If he gets it, fine. But if not, look at this Avenge. Not even barely. I don't think he got that. All right. Yeah. So,
no, he didn't. Draven came in. Although Draven was too late for the power-up, he really did the best that he could have done in that situation. He just chased the power-up.
Right, but
it was rather low, so he could get it.
But it kind of makes you wonder, had he been there a little bit earlier to put down the damage and just get the power-up outright, he might not have been double-teamed.
Probably would have been better in the first place, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, what are you gonna do? And I mean, still, both teams really show constant pressure on their opposite base, if you will. So it's just about just a matter of time until we'll probably gonna see next cap here. I mean, 8 minutes in, only 1 cap is actually not that much. So maybe they'll have to change their game a bit. Speechless, that is.
Yeah. Avenge getting in, and
Oh, nice. You should do a rocket jump high. Yeah,
Yep.
there you go. Mid, nobody's there. He's
Lot of
made it all,
plasma.
39 HP. Well done by Avenge. Really, he should still be careful.
yep, nicely done there.
That was
Yeah.
good play. I mean, he probably got a call that high is safe, so he just rocket jumped high. Other than that,
Or he was listening to you.
great play. Could have been. No,
You can
but
notice
really,
that the sorry.
no,
You can notice that the hitboxes aren't really affecting the ping as bad as what they used to be. So it's kind of handy for them as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
definitely,
do,
yeah.
do you guys have any opinion about?
I love it. I used to hit like 40% shafts. Now it's like 43, 45.
Nice.
And it's everyone I literally talk to, and I played like 4 hours of CTF, or like say 2 or 3.5. I don't know, I can't remember. It's many games. It's really showing in the game. It's more fast-paced. Everyone is using his aim a little bit more, and really, when you pass mid, whatever map it is, you have to be really careful and really make good calls because you're gonna eat even more rails now.
Yeah, this is pretty huge here. Eminence has regen, 100 armor plus med kit, and let's see if he can get a little bit of help here.
Nice.
He does have help.
Rocket jump up, baby.
Nice to go straight out. There it is. He's got a shaft in his
he's
ass,
got-
but
he
still has med kit.
Turn around, yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
Kind of
So
helped him there at that stage. He had so much health.
Yeah. Could have even rocket jumped in mid a bit to just get further away.
yeah, speed up a little bit. Yeah. Of course, then again with the shaft though.
So much health, it was really ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was very wise to stack up so well. Next, look at these rails he's hit. That's what's it, what, 3 in a row? Almost
Yeah.
4. Yeah, very nice. 16 health though, as he picks up to 50. Might be able to kill, not quite be able to kill Hazard. I'm gonna go see if I can take a look at Blue's D. That is Hazard. He's of course let 2 flags go now to Speechless. And once again, the Europeans here are playing with 100 pings or higher.
It's quite a challenge. It's quite a challenge. Trust me.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I mean, I remember what it was
Well-
like to play with 100 ping, and
I think that cap that we just saw that was that worked out so well because everyone literally in the base was distracted because there were like two guys in the base from Speechless, and then Avenge just came in and just had not really anything to do but take the flag and get out.
yeah, and he made a pretty smooth run too. He didn't really lose a lot of speed as he grabbed the flag and went around the corner. So very nice. We got regen up in about 12 seconds. Ice Lord trying
Avenge is
to lay
taking
down
the flag
damage.
and he's going low. Hazard is probably trying to chase him, but he's rocket jumping in once again. Really nice here. 67
Speed
HP
cap.
and the flag
Yeah.
is safe. Well done.
Well, and that's 2 caps now where Plasma has been the weapon chasing the flag carrier. And I have to say, with 100 ping, Plasma is one of the hardest fucking weapons in the world to try to aim. I mean, it's hard enough even on land, but good God, with 100 ping, I can't even imagine trying to fire that weapon.
Yeah, you have to predict your enemy's movement by 2 seconds, probably.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially shooting after someone as well, because the plasma takes
Right.
such a delay.
yeah.
Yeah, travel time. They should maybe up that a bit. That
I
would,
mean,
make
I
it
honestly,
easier.
I didn't even use the plasma gun when I was on modem and had high ping. So, you know, I literally just didn't even use it. It wasn't worth my time. We got the double flag grab here. Eminence exiting out low, actually switching up route.
Health is up as well. You probably didn't see that. Oh, now the mega health is up.
Ah, yeah, okay. So Eminence is actually through. He's sitting on his RA. I'm going to switch. Oh, looks like the other carrier is down. And it has been returned just in time for the cap.
Well done.
Now, that being said, you know, I have to sort of wonder, you know, had these teams met with even pings, I think we might see a reversal of the score. What do you guys think?
We're gonna see EO going very aggressive now. Draven just went in, who usually plays a little bit more defensively. Now he's trying to cross mid, but he screwed up that rocket jump, and he's also gonna bump in that wall there. But this is gonna be very close. If someone comes and attacks him via red armor, he could be in a bad situation. And Avenge is actually going into the base as well, so there's a lot of pressure. I don't think he's gonna make it here. This is gonna be very close. Oh my god, 15 HP. Well played.
Indeed.
Well played, Draven.
So just 2 caps now to separate.
Yeah, I think they're probably. I mean, Draven usually plays a bit less aggressive. You know, he's just trying to help Hazard out whenever he needs to. But I think sooner or later we're gonna see him, yeah, attacking more, because obviously it's not working out as well as should be for Team EO.
We got Avenge here with the regen, able to collect his own team's RA, and he'll be going on the warpath in just a few seconds. I'm going to see what kind of support he might have setting up.
The only thing that he lacks is a medkit right now. Let's see if that's going to be a deciding factor in this attack here. And he's actually dropping down, so he's gonna waste precious time on this power up here.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit of a missed jump, in fact. Looks like he's going to get railed in the ass. But he's able to get a beautiful direct rocket on Gerpa. Flag is still out, and will finally be returned.
Yeah, see, a medkit could have really helped in that situation.
Right, so people are actually saying, after saying my stream was too dark, they actually are saying this is too bright now. Okay, well, I can fix that.
Get sunglasses.
I'll wait for a lull and change the gamma.
Yeah.
People can never be satisfied.
Let's see.
Nice eminence. 68% rail. That's pretty ridiculous.
Lovely.
100% grenade is all I think.
Very important, those grenade stats, yeah. Yeah, so, you know, still 2 caps trailing, but I think Bloodface, you know, has it in him to pack in a few more caps this map. Draven yet to use a rail, and actually that's strangely normal for him, isn't it? He doesn't use rail a whole lot, I've noticed.
This could be a problem though, because Draven only has 1 at armor and he doesn't have a medkit, so even though he's gonna, you know, support mid, they have to make sure that not only Draven gets there, but the entire team, because I don't think Draven is gonna last there very long.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Eminence just took it, so that was the downside. I mean, Speechless put a lot of pressure on the enemy base before the power-up happened, so that sort of slowed them down a bit. And look, I mean, even though the power-up is not even in the enemy base yet, they're still losing the flag for a fraction of a second there. But now, good team play. Just saving... Draven saving the day.
He got demolished, the person trying to get the flag there, because he had a really high stack and he just like went down in seconds. I think they were expecting him.
You should maybe... I mean, if you just drop on the flag, it's not really gonna happen, really. You gotta be a bit quicker and a bit smarter than that on this level.
There we go, Draven waiting out for RA.
Let's see.
And he does sort of seem to be the playmaker.
Yeah, obviously he's the guy that usually has the biggest stack. I mean, and he's actually now going to attack. He's going to go low. I hope he's going to get some support, because and he's actually slowed down. He's really smart. He hasn't been spotted yet. And he's going to...
Yeah, he's in there now.
He sees the mega health, but he knows time is precious, so he's not going to go there.
He uses a medkit, and actually he did not... I actually was looking for him to maybe RJ to the mega, because it had not been taken.
Yeah, I think he was already, you know, sort of too late, because he was like in mid-strafe, and if he had stopped, it would have maybe taken too much time.
True.
But regardless, we are seeing a brief flag touch here.
Yep. Icelor only gets to center before he goes down. About 3 seconds to regen. And a massive fight breaks out in the center, and it's going to be Icelor with the grab, backing off for his own RA. It is up. He will collect. And now I think, you know, this is actually a pretty bad situation. Looking at the time, Bloodface needing to put together 2 caps, and this regen would have been pretty pivotal for them. Icelor, I like that he's being patient before he goes across center here. Able to get massive damage on Gerpa. And that's 3 down now.
Yeah, he shouldn't go enemy red right now. He should just wait, or... Oh, 2 good rockets. It's gonna be a lot of pressure for Hazard.
That's huge.
That's
and
really
RJ,
huge,
yeah.
And he still has 130 HP.
And
so
medkit.
Plus medkit.
Medkit used.
Yeah.
But he's pretty much through. Even an RJ.
That was risky, actually.
Yeah, I can hear the rockets coming in. But he got it done.
Showing off Ice Law.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So 5-2, and I think at that point, you know, we might need to consider this map done and done, because it's quite difficult to recover a 3 cap disadvantage. Juvenile's going to try it, though.
Juvenile's trying, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to work out. Well, the problem with this map overall is that it's very aim heavy, and obviously having, you know, ping disadvantage is not going to help you. So, depending on what map we'll be seeing next, it could really work out differently. I mean, if we would say Japanese Castle, which is less aim heavy because you know, due to rockets, you can still hit proper rockets with ping 100.
Right.
So it really depends on the next map. I mean, if they were to play Stonekeeper or C8, they were probably gonna get crushed again.
Yeah.
Whose pick was this, by the way? Speechless?
I would have guessed so, but we joined a little bit late, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, let's see who's gonna get the last region.
Wow, Stain has a 72% rail at the moment, 37 LG. That's pretty ridiculous. Icelor with the final regen.
Yeah, I mean, if we count all the regions that Speechless took, it's probably majority, isn't it? At least 60% of all of them. So obviously, a rocket right in the face. That slowed him down a bit.
Yeah, a lot of quick grabs and losses there by Bloodface on the red flag. But it looks like the final regen will be put to rest. Icelor didn't really get very far, but he didn't really need to because he's already done the damage. 6-2 will be the final score as we wind this one down. Taking a look, Icelor 78% rail. I mean, really, it's kind of ridiculous how against most North American teams where, you know, the pings are even, you never see accuracies this high, you know, for the North Americans. So I think that ping really did play benefit, not only, you know, to help Speechless in terms of the, you know, dodging the incoming fire, but also just maybe getting off the first shot.
Also, I'm looking at Stain. Stain was the enemy defender, so, and you can see he had 17 impressives. That means that he rails a lot in mid. That, on the other hand, puts a lot of pressure on the mid, you know, on EO's mid. And you see that Hazard had like 7 impressives. So, you know, I think it was really hard. You could see that Gerpa died like around 80 times. It was really hard for Gerpa to cross mid without dying, you know?
Yeah.
So I think in this case, aim solved.
Yeah.
Ooh, C2.
This is a bit of a name-heavy map too, I think.
Especially in the middle, it's going to be ridiculous. Yeah.
Mid is pretty ugly at times. That's true. Probably gonna have a really hard time getting the red armor safe.
Juvenile lagged out, they're saying. Yep, he's 999.
Gerber's a really good attacker here as well, though. He is he's infamous for his torch jumps.
Oh yes, yes, they all important.
That's why I love the map so much, because there's so many ways to attack and to get in and get out. It's just an awesome classic.
Well, and what's hilarious is that the you know, the noob routes have kind of become the unexpected route. You know, because everyone does the torch jump. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, there are actually 2 ways doing the torch jump. It's like you can either jump on the torch and then straight to the right, or you can just slide, sort of. You sort of just slide around the torch, and that way you also get onto it. It's kind of tricky at times, but it really helps you because you're not only are you not taking any damage, but also you get out really quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, you
and
can.
I think the damage factor is probably even more important.
Well, yeah, I mean, most teams are also very prepared for it, though. They have a rail or a rocket placed and poised, you know, for the jump. So we're going to see a lot of short-circuiting of that maneuver if the D is at all in their game. The other thing is that, you know, that also gets changed up periodically with a rocket. Oftentimes you'll see teams rocket jump to, you know, get very quickly out the door. If the rocket jump is off, though, then it's also pretty messy. So
yeah, that's true.
We'll see. It looks like we got Juvenile back. The only sub 100 pinger. for
Good for him.
for Bloodface. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be very tough.
Looks like we got EG hopping on the server. ID and GWC are hanging out.
I probably want to see the Europeans play.
Yeah, check out the competition, right?
Yeah, you guys are sick for that ping.
You know what's really sad though. You know what's really sad. This is as good as our ping will ever get. Whereas I know when you guys play on your servers, it's like, oh, I've got a 12 ping. This is high. Let's go somewhere else. Really, dude? Fuck you.
Did
you
you
know?
just see what Gopher did? Yeah. I mean, I can literally play. I can play everywhere. I can play UK, Netherlands, France, everywhere, and I always have ping 30. So
Yes. Whereas, like for us, it's less distance even, and it, maybe like just like one state over, and it's a difference of like 40 ping. All right, we're gonna go live. We'll stop griping about this, and we are going live here on Quake Live TV. Troubled Waters Anima Gaming Spring Series CTF #1. And we're gonna watch. Let's not watch Draven. Let's watch.
It's probably gonna get the first red armor. This is gonna be.
Yes.
This
but
is
he dies.
gonna be wasted anyway. It's the first red, but nonetheless.
Ooh, and look at this defense here. It looks like I couldn't see who they actually got that kill from the water, long range on Speechless. Yeah, that was a nice play to cut down anyone who might have gotten that armor. Of course, we do know it went to Speechless anyway, but good initial defense. Gerpa in center though. Okay, perfect timing.
That is actually rather interesting. Oh, okay, we're gonna get a black cap here. I don't think he's gonna get very far. No. Well, what is really interesting, Stained has got a medkit, so this is gonna allow him to last, for a very long time. He probably is not gonna die for another 10 minutes or so if you place it right. So this is gonna be really big. And Gerba's actually attacking right now. He's hitting 2 good rockets, and there's a lot of pressure on Speechless' base. And
yeah,
Gerba
great
is
double team.
Jumping out, beautiful to the high left. Already Avenged is there trying to gun him down. That was a bit unfortunate. I mean, come on.
Yeah, well, actually, that was a double cess there. Ice Lore, I don't know if he was a fresh spawn and just got lucky with his placement, but that was a double MG on that flag carrier. That's why it went down so quickly.
I mean, his rocket jump out was flawless. I mean, come on. Yeah. And Gerba once again.
Actually, Plasma helped him there.
That was so close. 14 HP, but now Team EO has to make sure that mid is safe, and it's not.
Yeah.
Gerba didn't get very far. But you can see, I'm rooting for Gerba here. But also, yeah, they've got the movement down, so it just comes to maybe getting a bit of his stack here, which is what Gerber is doing right now. He just took the red armor. Well,
in the opening 2 minutes, the pressure's been completely one-sided as well, which is kind of key to note. And here it is, Gerpa again. Gerpa is not. Oh wow! And Mega is up. This is terrible for Speechless. Because even if he dies, it means that the flag D is going to be very weak, and an immediate pressure can be put on. Oh wow, Gerpa not even turning into Ice Lore, who's just laying down Plasma into his temple. Wow, that was sort of a lackluster offensive maneuver, but still.
Yeah. He didn't really have anyone to help him attack.
Yeah.
That's sort of why it failed. I mean, as soon as you're spotted, you're basically screwed. You have to make a quick decision when you're near water. So, and he used that as best as he could, basically.
So I'm gonna hop around here. Draven attacking, about to pick up the flag. No armor though. He's got to be careful here. Avenge getting
the flag as well. So we're gonna see how do you call that? Cross cap.
Yeah, first double grab for these teams. Avenge able to defend himself and actually going back, looking for armor.
Not getting double teamed.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Avenge though. He's still carrying.
Yeah. The good thing is, I don't think EO knows where Avenged is, so this is gonna really enable them to play it slow. Meanwhile, Gerba's taking the flag and failing.
Yeah. Ooh, and look at Avenge now. Really.
I don't know if he has been spotted yet, but I'm pretty sure
I think they hear him.
Just gonna wait in mid.
Yeah.
Rocket jump. Go.
Yep.
Rocket jump.
And one more rail maybe. Nope. So this will probably be a cap. Because the rail didn't come in. He can even rocket jump, and that's exactly what he does. That is cap #1 for Speechless. Now,
Well played though by Avenged. I mean, he played so. With such great patience.
Yeah. Yeah, and it totally paid off. A lot of doubling back and making sure that he was quite sneaky there. So, and look at this, he even has time on their Mega. It is up, but he didn't go in for it. I actually kind of wish he would have stolen that resource. And Mega finally taken for the blue team.
Yeah. But, I mean, look at Hazard is actually having a 13-1 score, so he's doing really well. And Gerber is sadly not making that torch jump to the high left. That was a bit unfortunate for him, but 44 HP.
Wow, look how clear this is.
Still low.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah, the Bloodface totally cleared out the center there. And so look at this, maybe a back-to-back here. Draven's going to try to keep the pressure. I'm going to go and watch Draven, to be honest. He's in center, 3 health, going to drop it in center.
Yeah, like as I left.
Oh my god, we have a kill. Hazard!
Hazard is taking it out, and he's got such a big stack here.
Wow.
I don't think there's gonna be anyone who's gonna deny him from that cap. Well played.
Ooh. And Hazard hasn't capped yet.
Oh my god! I don't think you realized it.
He's like, wait a minute. Oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. Because he's usually D, so maybe he's like, oh, is that how this works? I'm used to just making sure mine is home. I did that.
Maybe he thought over the flag and return it and cap, or he didn't because of the ping difference. So
that's true. Yeah.
It's quite funny that he needed like 5 seconds to realize, oh shit, I still have the flag. Anyway, Draven has taken the flag, trying to do the rocket jump out, was slightly off there. So if he had been,
yeah, it forced him to use the med kit, and of course that was pretty much all she wrote at that point. He had someone trailing him. So we are seeing though Bloodface for the first time tonight leading Speechless, and Avenge now going to do his own torch jump, and there it is. I think that might have been a rail up his ass, and he gets stopped cold in midair. So.
For your information, Hazard is hitting 50% rail with ping 120. I mean,
Jesus Christ. And actually, you know, to the Europeans' credit, their railgun accuracies last map were still really respectable given the hundreds or so ping, even though rail's probably the easiest weapon to use.
Yeah. I mean, Juvenile is still hitting a 56% rail.
Yeah.
Gerber is hitting 50% as well. So
yeah,
I think that's really helping them right now.
Well, especially on this map where the rail is such an important controlling weapon for the center. It's really the way, usually the only way.
Attack, but the problem with Islo is right now he has been spotted.
Yeah,
he was spotted earlier by Juvenile, so no escape for Islo here.
Oh, actually, he will survive and pull down. And look at this, checking for the Mega, which actually just spawned Gerpa. Actually, is Hazard? Is Hazard actually covering this? No, he's not. So Mega still will remain up. Hazard not finding a moment as he's collecting armor off of either a respawn or a lot of damage. So
yeah, now he's got 200. Well played.
Indeed, nades will take out.
Yeah, I think in terms of frags, you can also see that's sort of really working out for you at the moment. And obviously, having the rain over mid on this map is very important. As you just saw earlier, when they were able to get the flag out, mid was secure, and that's just, you know, the most important thing on this map. When you want to cross mid, it has to be safe.
And actually, it looks like we're seeing a bit of a lull in center. That's pretty rare. Stain trying to hold it down with rail. Draven.
Oh, and Draven is going to escape, and he has got really big stack, and it's actually turning rocket jumping up here. And he's still got enough time. His teammates are in the mid, so he's rocket jumping.
Oh, one rocket might undo the whole thing. Oh, he's safe. Maybe. 37 health. That was really close. Yeah, there was one rocket that came in right as he was getting ready to make his move, and it almost shut him down 3-1 now. And Speechless is
Speechless.
Yeah, they're having a really hard time doing anything to answer. We're not quite at the halfway point, of course, so still time to bring this back. And I have to say, you know, even though we're only at a 3-1 cap scoreline, sadly that's actually pretty high scoring for Troubled Waters. Sometimes this map can be ridiculous at 0-0. A lot of times Americans can be very overly cautious on this map because they know if one team gets that one cap advantage, it can kind of fall apart and become a very defensive heavy
Yeah.
ordeal.
You can play it Fortress style.
Yes, yes, just
stay
turtle up.
base, just wait. I don't know, for things to turn your way. Anyway, Gerber's taking the flag, 28 HP, and you can already see the little arrows.
Nice rail.
Everyone is in the mid, but Draven is meanwhile is just picking it up but dying. So a bit unfortunate there. But you just once again saw that literally everyone was standing in mid trying to help out the flag carrier. So
yeah. So we got a little bit of a pause.
Timeout now.
Yep. Looks like a Draven's call maybe. So we'll see. We'll see if this is maybe a strategy pause. Okay, there we go. No, Draven maybe just had to like, I don't know, squeeze one out or something. By the way, Hazard only died 3 times now, and Stained, the main D for Speechless, has died 8 times. The score reflects that, of course. Oh my God, 20 impressives for Juvenile, really? That's friggin' awesome.
That's my boy.
Taught him everything he knows. Actually, I'm gonna switch off the follow carrier and follow killer.
I played with him for like 1 year CTF, so
yeah.
He's a beast.
I'm gonna actually just kind of showcase Juvenile here.
You showcase him.
Yes, of course. Now that I do that, it's Caster's curse. He's gonna get his ass kicked.
On.
Yeah, I know. It's all good. It's all good. The stats don't lie.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Oh. There we go.
Oh.
Get his revenge on Eminence there.
Show me what you got. Obviously, that's going to be really tricky.
Yep, we do have a flag grab here. Draven.
As the defender just spammed the torches, so he couldn't really jump out.
Yeah. Draven able to get his revenge on Avenge with an MG versus Rail. Even soliciting a little bit of a laugh there. Good times. Let's get back and see if we can check out in the center here. We got Gerpa going water route. Let's see how this pans out for him. He's actually been spotted. He gets shot in the ass. Avenge with rockets to the face will put him down. So let's go see who's holding down center. If anybody, Juvenile, not yet. No Rail.
I think what Speeder is doing wrong is that they're not attacking with enough people, because I mean right now you see Eminence attacking but alone. I mean that's not gonna get him anywhere. And Hazard, I mean whenever I spec'd him you always had like at least 100, 150 or something like that. So really the pressure is lacking at the moment, and Speechless really try to do something. Obviously this map hasn't got any power-ups, so you really... There are obviously other ways you can, you know, just force your defender to attack as well.
Yeah.
That works.
And it's almost like the red armor, in a way, is a power-up that spawns every 25 seconds. Because it's pretty much the only helpful piece of equipment that any offense is going to find on the map. Because the defender so commonly gets every piece of armor and the mega.
Yeah. And I think really, I mean, at this moment, obviously, it's not really working that well for Stained. We've got still 8 minutes left, but I think maybe Stained or someone else. Well, what Stained could do is that he shares one of his yellows or a few yellows with him. That's what we used to do back then. You know, just to get someone in.
Right. Yeah. Just so that they're healthy enough to get across. Because it seems like right now, you know, Eminence is the only guy that gets there, but he's showing up with like, you know, 20 health. Let me go take a look at him actually. 66 health looks like. Oh, that's a highlight reel right there. Juvenile.
And look at that, Gerpa has got a medkit, 200 health, and he's gonna get very far, I think.
Yeah. And look at even
the yellow armor.
Even taking it.
Rocket jump.
Yeah, this is done. This should be a done deal.
Yeah.
He overshoots it, double RJs.
And I think he got shot at 4. Shot at like 4.
It was at least 2. Yeah.
Well, he had 200, 150 when he crossed mid, and he capped with like 150 or something like that.
Yeah.
So it must have been 4 rails.
Yeah, good times there. But either way, I think that might have secured the game here because, yeah, like you're saying, we're just not seeing enough pressure from Speechless. Avenge just now getting the double digits on his rail impressives. So the Europeans are definitely showing up Speechless with their HPB-ness.
I'm pretty sure they didn't expect juveniles as a juveniles 50% rail.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I will say that. In fact, I'm gonna go look at it again. Oh, he dies every time I look at the poor guy. He's dead. Come on,
Just gotta look at it again.
show me the skills. Gerpa with the flag heading out, and actually, look at this. I think maybe. I mean, I need to start looking to see what Stained is doing because it doesn't seem like if he is on D, it seems like he's the
Why
only
is
guy on D.
Nobody in base.
Yeah,
Maybe.
exactly.
Okay.
There he is. But he's in a spot where he can get shot at in the center. It looks like he will go down. The flag is out, but will probably get returned. There it is. Avenge getting it done.
I mean, I don't know how Speechless is playing this, but it seems to me that whenever the enemy has got the flag, they all go to mid, which is okay, but obviously that leaves a lot of resources to the opposing team.
Well,
I think that's why Gerber had such a big stack a couple of times.
well, and I've also felt
Let's
that.
go back. Nobody is chasing him.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Just fucking try to chase him or try to figure out where the flag carrier is, because right now they can only
Oh my
guess.
god, if this works, I mean, this is like Neubauer on a pub server. Water routes should never work. Ever. Ever. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, he's been spotted. Can he do it? Can he do it? Oh, he's got to use his med kit. But now he's got rockets defensively. That'll actually do quite a bit of damage. He kills Eminence. Oh, 83 health. Avenge is going to try it. He'll go down. The other flag is in the drink. Both flags returned. Okay, I would have just, you know, Speechless should have rage quit had they lost the cap through the water there.
Yeah. Let's see.
But yes, still no real pressure by Speechless. Eminence getting the pummel, very nice.
Yeah, look at that. Look at Hazard's stack. My
Yeah, I just passed him there.
speech is losing me, but Hazard's stack is really big at the moment.
Yeah.
And that also allows him to rail in mid, and they could just secure this game right now. if
Oh,
they
I
want to.
think it actually has kind of been secured because, you know, if Speechless just isn't putting any offense together, we haven't seen a solid touch button except for that one double carry, just the last grab. But I think that was the
and
first
look
real
at
touch.
that,
Look at
Gerpa,
that. Yeah.
perfect movement. He's just untouchable.
Well, that rail certainly touched him in a very deep and meaningful way. He's looking for an exit and won't find it because there's Avenge getting it done. So, but you know, where's the offense going to come from this red team? I actually just saw someone drop in. Let's see, it's going to be Ice Lore, but he backs off to center and face off against two coming up to jump at the same time. He's going to get both of them. Nope, actually misses the rail there. Figured he'd get both. Nice plasma spam. And that'll be enough. Yeah, Hazard with plasma. Hey man, 6% plasma with 100 ping, that is not bad.
Yeah, but also shows that he's spamming it loads, and that also helps him, I guess. I mean, Plasma Run is really underrated, I think, especially on this map, because it really helps you to secure all the doors and stuff.
Yeah, it really does. And it's also, you know, the kind of weapon where, you know, it's right there. You might as well use it. You're gonna run over it just in the course of it.
Definitely.
You know? You're never gonna be want for plasma balls. So, yeah, and I would say that's something that we actually don't see as often on North American servers is that use of plasma as sort of a door coverage weapon. Raven says, "What the fuck, lag?" Yeah, sorry, dude, you're gonna have lag all night long, bro.
No, whoever. I mean, whenever I'm a defender myself, and when I stay high on the grades where the 50 HP bubbles are, and someone is taking the jump pad, I usually just use the plasma gun because it's so easy to hit really good plasma gun on these grades. I mean, when someone is walking on those, and it's oftentimes with rockets you do too much shelf damage, and with ray gun you don't have enough DPS. So plasma gun is the weapon of choice in that situation.
Alright, so Eminence dropping in, trying, you know, we've seen this poor guy attempt to get in this space so many times, but going one-on-one against Hazard, when Hazard has all the goodies. You know, if the main base D has, on average, I would say, what, maybe 200 or 250 health and armor at any given time, assuming they don't get railed like that, but, like Hazard. Then, you know, the offense is at most going to have, what, some shards? You know, they picked up on the way in. You know, it's kind of their average, so you're going to get your ass kicked unless you have help and some kind of distraction, and we're just not seeing that come out of Speechless. They've been shut down.
Yeah, look at that. Hazard is standing on the rage right now and hitting every shot here.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And Gerpa is just, you know
Again.
what, I'm going to take that time. Take the yellow.
Mega is up. Oh, this is ridiculous. He's going to get their Mega, and he knows it's up. One decent rocket, but still a lot of stack here for Gerpa. Eminence goes down. And nice RJ to switch up the route, although I think he might have been seen or heard. So we'll see how this pans out.
He still has got a big stack, and everyone is in mid. Look at that, beautiful. This could be really close, though.
Yeah,
he got
Avenge.
railed.
Can he get it done? Yes. He does get railed, but he gets the return nick of time, so that might lock it down here. 4-1 Bloodface. Let's go ahead and check out some accuracies as we wind down. Juvenile still shooting at 51% and 35 impressive. Very nice coverage in this center. Stained for Speechless, 50%. Not quite as many impressives, though. Let's hop around. Eminence, poor guy, 56% rail. You know, kind of typical accuracies there. We do have a flag run.
Hazard was hitting 48% as well, so
Yeah.
literally everyone hitting 50%.
Yeah. And that'll be the last flag touch of this map. We're going to see a tiebreaker.
I think that also tells EO what map they really should take.
Lotto map
I
now.
mean, obviously, they should have really got performance on this map, and even though going in with a ping disadvantage, they really played well, I must say. And Japanese Castle is, once again,
Yeah, now...
it's going to be really close, I think.
You know, Draven's calling Japanese Castles the Lotto map. I'm not sure if I agree with that. I've seen too many amazing games on Japanese Castles for it to be called a Lotto map, I guess.
I think he's just saying that because it's due to the spawn system. I mean,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Spawns that you can get, you basically have the flag secure, yeah, and then you go in your own garden, and then someone spawns right in front of your face, and you're like, okay, that requires a lot of skill, spawning in front of your face.
Yeah.
So, you know, but it is a map that is very interesting because of the way the power-ups are located, so you can always try to steal the enemy power-up and stuff like that. You can really change it up a lot. And obviously quad and regen, if you have, I mean, if you have both, if you have a double stack situation, that's even more awesome.
All right.
Why are they not voting Japanese Castle?
Well, I think that...
Is Draven saying no?
well, they really dislike the map, apparently. They feel like it's a lottery ticket.
They do sort of. They also do that in Europe, regardless of ping.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I've been joined here by we've got Shadow and Ishu joining in for some guest commentary here on Quake Live TV. Our first matchup of the night is Speechless versus Bloodface. This is the tie-breaking map of Japanese Castles. As a bit of a recap, we saw Ironworks go to Speechless, and just now Troubled Waters handedly go to Bloodface. I'm a little bit curious to see how the ping disadvantages for the Europeans will pan out.
Yeah.
In this Anima Gaming Spring Series CTF #1.
Yeah, in terms of how EO is going to play this, I know that Hazard and Juvenile is probably going to stay in base, and Gerpa and Draven are just going to attack constantly. Whereas Juvenile plays a bit more rail heavy, trying to secure the balcony and stuff like that. So, and Hazard is probably only going to stay in base all the time, but...
Well, actually, he's pushing... he's actually pushing
They probably
here.
switched it up a bit.
Yeah. We got a little bit of a pause.
But I know that Juvenile is not going to attack.
What's that?
I know that Juvenile is not going to attack. Sorry, I mumbled a lot there.
Okay. Yeah.
So I reckon it's going to be Draven staying in base or something like that.
Okay. Well, that'd be great to see Hazard's chops on O. We saw him play a little bit of a center D on Troubled Waters when he could go out and rail. We are back in game.
Yeah.
And Hazard is following up. I like this little bit of separation here. Look at this, pushing forward to try to kind of soak up damage by the carrier Draven. And the first rail's missed. Yeah, big.
Getting good rockets there, but.
Yeah, with his support down, it kind of ended that run. The first quad has been picked up. We're going to re-enable our handy little power-ups here. Stain sitting out. With one quad, we've got Eminence with the other. So we have a double grab for Speechless. And looks like we've got more than one guy pressing in on O. It looks like, is that 3 even? This is pretty crazy here. Yeah, 3 pressing in on O. Eminence.
And that means that Eminence doesn't, he can't really attack. Okay, now he attacks. I wasn't taking it, but Hazard is now taking the flag, and he's just gonna wait for a good call here, I think. Yeah, there's the quad. He's trying to get out, but
wow, Draven.
That was a mess.
Really? Draven fresh spawn is able to kill Eminence with rockets and shotgun. You know, really, it should never win that fight. Oh well. Stain going back on D, trying to stack up, but doesn't really have much. We'll double kill Draven. So it looks like Avenge is going to be playing a little bit of D. I'm going to hop around and see. Hazard's still trying to go O and getting stuffed by Ice Lore. This is going to be lights out as soon as he turns this corner. Yeah. 16 health. Amazingly. Takes him forever to go down, but yeah.
Yo is playing really passively at the moment. I mean,
I think that'll change with the next power-up cycle in about 30 seconds.
They're really rocking that box, if you will.
Yeah.
2 of them always standing in there trying to secure.
Do you think that's maybe compensation for the ping? Maybe?
Well, depends. I mean, you can play it a couple of ways, but basically having 2 in the box is always going to guarantee a very solid base defense, if you will.
Yeah, but I almost feel like it's overkill.
The problem is that when your team takes up the flag, one of those defenders will have to push out and just support the flag carrier.
Right.
And oftentimes you're just too late because you're stuck in the box
in
and
the
stuff.
damn box, yeah. Avenge with the quad. We're gonna follow his run. He's got a bit of armor. No, nothing else.
Oh. And now they've got both power-ups. Maybe Icelor should take a few seconds for the regen to actually work. And they should alternate their routes. Icelor is actually going the other way. That's a very smart decision here. And Amazon should, right about now, should try to attack.
Yeah, it looks like they've been able to defend it. Handling that 2-box D kind of stayed in there. They're able to handle both power-ups and no touches on the flag really, except for maybe a quarter of a second. So really solid D here. But part of me is I guess I'm a little bit sad to see this because it's I don't want to say boring, but it's so D heavy.
It is. I mean, it's because rockets are really so strong that you can just wait around the corner, but we have a flag touch. Maybe that's a bit more interesting.
Indeed we do.
Yeah,
and
Draven
nice
is taking
handoff.
the flag up instead to take it, but he's not going to last very long as he goes down to that rocket rather quickly.
Yeah, it was a nice idea that he had to rocket jump and try to get the flag as close to his opponent, teammate, excuse me, as possible before he died. Trying to affect the handoff. Great rockets from Icelor. He won't survive, but he did so much damage. Great job.
Yeah, Juvenile did a mistake there. In mid-range, he switched to the rail and he didn't hit. And that's what allowed the attacker to actually annihilate them.
Yeah, so just a reminder, guys, you're watching essentially a European team facing off against Speechless, an American team. Europeans are playing with the ping disadvantage of about 100. They're all pretty much over 100 ping, which is quite taxing. But they were able to pull away Troubled Waters with a very convincing, was it 4 caps to 1, I think?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, so we got power-up spawning right now. We have the one quad going to Avenged. I'm going to see who got the other. Draven with regen. So I'm going to follow the quad.
Oh, Draven looks really solid here. He's got 140 armor, and there's just a lot on this map. And if he can just try to kill Stain here, should really try hitting some torch onto him because Stain is surely gonna chase him here.
Out of rockets, though. Out of rock, and yeah, he's been able to pick up the ammo, but he's a little bit off on the aim of that rocket jump, so he's gonna get put down. Stain picks up the excellent. Very nice. Still no serious flag grab. I think the closest one we got was the one prior to this one where Draven tried to do the rocket jump up to his own team's staircase. But
yeah, but I mean, the way Draven did it was really, it couldn't have really worked out better for him. I mean, he had like 150 armor, which is a lot on this map. I mean, they're only yellows, so I think they really planned it. They really make sure that one of the guys gets really stacked and then you know, try to get the flag with the power-ups rather than in between the power-ups. So will be interesting to see how Yo is continuing to do this, because
look at this Eminence, able to lay down the smack a little bit here, and he's on a flag run and has not been spotted just yet. He took a great route. He's been spotted here, but that's a perfect rocket jump right through the door. No loss of speed, and he hits a rail to slow down the attack, and that is cap number 1 for Speechless. Fantastic run by Eminence, and I mean, really, that was kind of a one-man army situation there for him.
Yeah, it was a bit unfortunate for Yo that Hazard didn't hit a single shot on him. He passed him just like that.
Yeah.
So he literally had like 100 when he entered the enemy or the home base.
Yeah.
And Draven is still fighting for that region here. There's a lot of pressure. He's probably gonna lose out on it.
Yeah.
Eminence taking it.
Icelore has the other. I'm actually gonna follow Eminence though for winning that amazing battle. And this is you know, what, the 4th time or maybe 3rd time that we've seen Speechless able to collect both power-ups. Have we seen that from Bloodface?
I don't think so. I don't think so, no.
Okay.
And at the moment, the power-ups are not separated, so
right.
it can still go either way. I mean, once you delay your power-up too much, it can actually work out to your disadvantage, because that means that the other guys can just rush your power-up with their power-up, and that way get both, you know?
Hazard.
So,
making a pretty... Oh, until he got railed twice in the ass by Icelore. Icelore, though, still need to take down one more flag carrier here. Quick grab. And the flag is down. The flag is grabbed again. Everyone is swarming this thing. Again, the rails from Icelore. Been ridiculous, but he's going to hit one more, and he's not going to get it. It's going to be Juvenile trying to... Oh, and there's Eminence.
2 HP.
With 2 HP. Eminence not able to kill Juvenile.
Bringing it home with 2 HP. That was a lot of flag touches. That's what you usually see on this map. And Draven's actually taking the flag, doing the garden escape here. There's one enemy, but he has been killed, and there's another one, but well done, well done.
Yeah, and great job there with his maneuvering through the window, so he didn't lose any speed at all. And that is cap number 2. Back-to-back caps for Bloodface. And as we've passed the 8.5 minute mark, roughly, you know, I think Speechless, this is kind of where they get a little bit worried, because when they're up, you know, they seem to be able to kind of hold down the fort pretty well, but as soon as things start to slip from their fingers, you know, it's almost like they tighten their grip a little bit too much, and it just falls apart. So Icelore trying to make it happen.
He's taking the flag. He's got 9 HP, and he actually gets killed.
Yes. So
yeah, and now Gerber has got a problem because Eminence is gonna take the flag.
Actually, I'm a little bit more worried though. For the other end of things, I'm gonna hop over and take a look at. Oh, here's Icelore coming in with regen. So we'll follow that instead. I actually was expecting a touch there by Bloodface on the flag. Nice plasma filling up that doorway. Nice work there.
I think what Yo is doing really well, whenever they have the flag, they try to get out as fast as possible. They're not going to wait, because what they really want to avoid is fight, basically. They just want to try to pass mid as quickly as possible and use rocket jumps and the like. So, and they've done that so far, and I think it's really working out for their advantage here.
Yeah, and the way this map plays out, it's actually very difficult to sneak past. You know, unlike, say, I would say maybe Siberia or something.
Yeah.
You're gonna at some point go through one of those, two really long corridors that separates the map in two, and so sooner or later you're gonna find someone on one of those. So it's kind of obvious where the defense has to fall back to in order to pick you off.
Yeah, I mean, because the exits are kind of narrow, you can really lock them down rather easily, because the higher exit would be obviously the door, and the lower exit would be the garden, the zigzag, or the plasma gun, and those are very narrow corridors, so when you spam with rockets, it's really hard to get out.
Right.
And you're right, that way it's kind of tricky to actually get out, but once you've passed mid, you're really good to go.
Yeah, I mean, kind of the two key points that I see North American players, in my opinion, kind of getting it wrong. I've commented quite a few times on the stream. Is we got a 999 apparently. Let's see.
Yeah, timeout. Can anyone time out?
I can't.
You have the
Yeah.
flag.
Okay.
There we go.
And Draven's taking the flag, so. Huh.
Fight.
What? Okay.
I'm not talking.
What's up, Shadow? You doing okay, man?
3, 2,
Hang in there.
fight.
All right. So
Yeah, so Draven is taking the flag, and he's still got a couple of seconds left of the quad, but yeah, he's gonna take the garden route, and this is gonna be really tricky if he can get past this, and he hasn't actually been spotted.
wow, that's
as he
hilarious.
just stopped. And the good thing is Draven didn't shoot a rocket, so that way
Right.
he wasn't really spotted. And right now, I think, yeah, Speechless didn't know where he was.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
and that was really Draven's big advantage. He just sneaked out basically.
yeah.
But maybe that was also thanks to the timeout.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they were kind of trying to figure out, okay, what went wrong and why did we pause and what the hell, and maybe at that exact moment, I don't know, what's his face sneezed or something.
Probably didn't really work out in favor for Speechless, yeah.
Yeah. So recovering 2 caps on Japanese Castle is very difficult, I would say, because
it's easier than compared to C2 or say
Well-
C7.
well, you know how we started to see at the start of this map, the 2-man box D. I mean, shit, if you throw one guy out there to make sure the power up never gets away, and then you've got another guy floating and calling out incoming routes, it becomes such a fortress. I
Yeah,
think.
it does, but still, I mean, the resources that you have as an enemy defender are not limitless. I mean, they are limited. It's not like C2 where you have a defender that is stacked to the teeth. So
Right.
so on this map, I mean, a quad can really turn things around, and right now we're gonna see a quad and a regen. And Juvenile has got the regen. Will be interesting to see if he actually meets the
Oh,
the quad.
wow! And he'll get the quad. Fantastic.
And Juvenile is gonna show you how to play this.
The flag.
Yeah, no bias for your teammate there, right?
Nope.
Yeah, he's through though. He's through center and unscathed. This is pretty. Oh, nice rocket here. Icelord trying to get his revenge, and he does so fantastically. And that is a cap for Speechless, 3-2. So as
That, ladies and gentlemen, that was a forward spawn. That's why Draven doesn't like it. I mean, but given the fact that Juvenile had a rather big stack, I mean, he had like 170 maybe.
yeah, he
When
got
he
schooled.
entered that room, he should have really made it, but the first rocket was really good, so it kind of threw him off balance, I think.
Alrighty. So actually, we're gonna have to say adieu to Shadow. He had to hop out for the evening, but we appreciate him coming on to co-host. We still have Ishi with us though, so should be good times. Avenge trying to make something happen with his rail out in center. I mean, rather out in the garden, and he should be able to get that. Yep, Draven's pulled down. Power ups in about 25 seconds, and I'm looking to see if maybe Speechless can do another double power up because that's helped him out before. Oh, yeah, you can tell like Draven's frustrated just by the ping in his plasma because that was a perfect arc. If maybe you had like a 40 ping.
Yeah.
With 100 ping, it's just behind. But, yeah.
Maybe he's getting used to it by now. Probably not, but Draven's actually taking the power up here. He hasn't got any armor whatsoever, so if he's lucky, the enemy yellow armor is actually up. And
double power up for Bloodface for the first time.
Okay, and I'm watching Juvenile right now, who's actually crossing mid here, trying to kill Icelor.
Yeah, Icelor.
The spread of the shotgun once again makes it a bit hard for him. 50 HP a bubble is available. Oh no, he's not actually able to take the 50 HP bubble, and now avenged. Wow, he just killed the flag carrier, the quad carrier, and really nullified that attack.
Yeah, nice dodging by Icelor there until the final shot, of course. But yeah, that was a great handling by Speechless of those double quad attacks. Icelor was able to get, I think, 1 or maybe 2 rails onto, I think it was Draven, before Draven even got into the base. So very solid work there. 3-2 the score remains. We've got about 4 minutes left to go. Still in the realm of possibilities, certainly.
Yeah, Draven is actually taking the flag, so he's taking it slow though. He wants to cross mid, but with 37
He gets past
HP.
both. No way. Okay.
Okay, flag dropped.
Yeah, but it's been grabbed again. Hazard. And he's dodged 1 rail, gets hit by the other carrier. Ooh, this will be amazing. Oh, the rail misses with 1 health! No way. Oh my god, no way.
Flag carrier versus
No
flag
way.
carrier. Hazard wins this one.
And look at that, 1 rocket placed on the flag post might have shut it down. But 4-2.
By the way, may I point out Juvenal's score? 50-30.
Oh my god, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I think he's on fire today.
Yep. We got Draven trying to get out with about 100 health and armor. Nice pop there, but actually it doesn't work in his favor.
Oh.
Yeah, great rocket
Rocket
stay.
right to the feet.
Yeah.
Well, there's still possibility. I mean, 3 minutes, we could at least see a tie in an overtime, and I think every overtime is gonna favor Speechless here. So
yeah,
maybe
certainly.
they can do something. But Gerber is actually defending with a quad.
You think they're just going in turtle mode?
Yeah, and right now it didn't really work out because Gerber didn't survive that attack, and now.
Oh no! Don't! Oh God! For the love of Christ! See, okay, that right there. That's what I started to say. Americans have this uncanny problem where they just fucking rush out that door. You know, there's no like leading guy to open the door and take the hit.
Yeah.
You know, take the first rail or something like that. It's just boom, they go straight out, even if they got support. And like we just saw there, they just eat a ton of damage and they die. So now Juvenile trying to get out.
Look how Juvenile is doing it. Usually you have one that is going in front of you.
Yeah, he's soaking up damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone like sucks up all the damage, and we see Icelor taking the flag though, and he's probably gonna rocket jump off the wall if he can. But
yeah. Oh, and this actually could be it. 4-3. Oh, first rocket
it's
misses.
gonna get very close, and we're gonna see some epic dodging here. And,
there we go. 4-3. Still time to tie this up.
Hasn't had a really big stack in that situation. It could have really went in favor for him.
Yeah, guys, the FOV is at.
This is getting really close.
Yeah, FOV is at 105 for those that are asking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got 99. FYI.
How do you play with a 99 FOV?
I don't know. I just do.
God, that would hurt my brain.
No way, Jose. Anyway, 4-3. It's gonna come down to the next power-up, which will be spawning, well, right about now.
Yeah.
And Avengers taking it. So if you can get some stack, that would be nice, because only regen is not gonna get you very far.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Draven though.
Meanwhile, is actually having the quad, so he's not defending. He's actually attacking. So.
Actually, no, he's going the wrong way.
Oh, he's actually
he's defending from afar. And it's actually working out. Look at this. He's taking out Avenge and Eminence. And the flag has been returned. So I think they just went into turtle mode here. Trying to make sure that Speechless cannot get this final cap that they so desperately need. Saint coming in, getting railed, getting rocketed, avenged. Next guy on the basically the kill list here for Bloodface, as they are just making this stairway to hell. Look at all the weapons being left behind by all the corpses. Icelor now pressing in. Icelor has been the bane of Gerpa's existence.
With like 3 people right now, and that means there is probably not going to be anyone in the defense.
Yeah, Gerpa actually.
Hazard exploited that fact, and Hazard
Gerpa
is actually
has
hiding.
it. Yep.
Hazard is hiding at their exit, at their garden exit. No, not really exit, but sort of in the middle. So,
Well played. Yeah. So
I mean,
the Europeans topple the Americans in this opening matchup of the Anima Gaming Spring Series, and I just want to call out real quick. Let's see if I can find. See, 1 cap for Juvenile, 2 caps for Draven, 1 cap for Hazard. Very solid work there. 4-3 is the final score of this tiebreaker. And send me your hacks, please. And yeah, I mean that is pretty ridiculous to do with 120 ping is kind of the average for these guys.
Well, he has 90, so
yeah, he's the LPB. Yeah, he's the
he's the LPB. Believe it or not, but he's the LPB.
Yeah. So just as a heads up, guys, I just want to say thank you to Wally from Anima Gaming, and then also we had Shadow on earlier. They're helping run this thing, and I want to point out that Anima Gaming is now powered by CSN, the Cyber Sports Network, who put on a pretty amazing duel tournament just a couple weeks ago, which resulted in, I think that was the one that had, was it Rafa and 04 and CZM, with Rafa and 04 facing off twice or something. It was great stuff. I definitely go check out the VODs for that. They're up on actually our YouTube channel. So this is a match in progress.
You know what I find sad?
What's that?
It's that we hardly see C8 anymore. I know a lot of people are, flaming about it, that the map itself is boring, but I still think because C8 is one of the newer maps, it still deserves to be played. And also, I think to make it a bit easier, maybe ID should do something, because the red armor area is really overpowered. But itself, the map, I think is really good. It's really good to play.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, we're playing C2, which is a very old map. Yeah, it's like from Quake 3, and CP1 is as old as well. So there's like C7, C8, and Shining Forces is old as well. So I really think that maybe if we implement some changes to C8, I have no idea how to do it exactly. It would have to be the red armor area that would need some change to make the map a bit faster, really. But
Okay.
I still think that would be interesting to see the map a little bit more, because I used to love it in the beginning, and now nobody plays it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. We still get a bit of it on our end of the pond. And then we got EG picking up a 3rd cap against Unforgiven Gunman to hang with a nice run.
Oh yeah, 3-0 already.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was a bit distracted here. Anyway,
It's all good.
returning flag.
It's all good.
Where's ID?
Yeah, you're getting some agreement about the RA. Jones, very outspoken and very, I guess, avid Quake Live player here. I don't know.
I know him. I've actually played with him on Focus a bit.
Okay, yeah. He's always in the Focus channel, basically pestering people. That's what he does. But he agrees the RA room should be kind of opened up. We're gonna watch Nossus here, Eisenkreuz, see what he can put together. Actually, VG puts together a very terrible rocket jump. Although I guess maybe you could even call it a fake rocket jump, because I guess it gives all the sound and indication you're going to do a rocket jump. It's just totally foobarred. That being said, he has gotten home base, and we can see the flag carrier for the blue team trying to make an exit discreetly. And, ooh, double rail there. So there's a return. The other flag is out. The Hang's going to grab
The
it.
Hang is going high, but Insteen is taking the flag. He's got only 11 HP, so he should really pick up some health. He even ran past that 25 HP bubble. So,
I think he just wanted to hand it off, to someone who's even more stacked. Because that's another. you know, that's another thing to say. You know, if you take that health too early and then you get under pressure, like right here now, you know, he needs that health. So, you know, Caustic's, I think, maybe extending himself a little bit too far, though. He's got to be very careful here. His armor will be up. Red armor will be up in about 6 seconds.
He really needs resources right now. I mean, 84 HP, that's not going to get you very far. And if he takes taking the which he's doing, and he's landing an air rocket, I mean, that was really close as well, because it was definitely, you know, hittable.
Yeah, and I mean, really, it's, I don't want to say it's necessarily luck, but, you know, there's definitely some fortune smiling upon Caustic's in both of those frag situations. Oh, here we go. A lot of pressure being put in. That second rocket is a little bit low, so he will go down. The flag will remain secured, though. Eisenkreuz able to handle Viju and fail a rocket jump, so losing another 30
he's
health.
Too much self-damage, really, yeah.
Yeah, another 30 health because of that second rocket jump. Which basically means the Mega is only half as potent. Viju getting the handoff from his crew.
Flag swap to Viju because he probably has he had a better stack here.
Though failing to drop the Mega. Is Mega like, they put some new wall up near Mega or something? It seems like players have a hard time dropping in on it. Let's take a look at the rosters. We haven't done that as we see the standoff here. Caustic's, Instant, Kwong, and Eisenkreuz, aka Gnosis. All with about 30 and 50-ish pings. I'm gonna.
You can also call it's called Eisenkreuz, and it means iron cross, or a cross out of iron.
That makes sense. I mean, have you ever seen Gnosis? Have you ever seen the dude?
Come again?
Have you ever seen him in real life?
No, I actually haven't.
He is this huge dude, pretty damn. Like buff, you know, he's pretty muscly, and then he's got tattoos all over his body, and I think it is like an iron cross, like tattooed across his back or something. So, you know, maybe offensive to some, I don't know, but
Point's a lovely picture.
Yes. Oh, great pixel rail there by Viju. Very nice shot.
Yeah, Viju is actually in great shape here. He's got regen, a med kit, and so much armor really. If he gets even a bigger stack, he could even stand high in rail, but at the moment there's sort of
constant pressure.
On it. Yeah, constant pressure, and he actually has to fight for this mega health here. And I wouldn't be afraid to really rocket jump up and get the mega health, because it still hasn't been taken though, I think.
Yeah.
The problem is really if someone takes your mega health, it really screws you over, because mega health is more important than a lot of people think. Not only because it spawns every 35 seconds, that means that you can actually time it properly, and you can actually steal it properly as well, because it's, you know, located high and you can just drop on it.
Right.
There you go.
There it is. Deheng able to defend just long enough to continue the flag carry. Almost a return by Unforgiven Gunman.
Yeah, he should really call for help. One of his teammates should really back him up, because at the moment he's really vulnerable, and I think that's what he's just getting here. He's getting good backup.
But that means it'll be a kind of easy sailing here for Gnosis, who, as we see, is now have 160 armor and almost 200 health. So very solid stack there, and you know. This is really the chance for Unforgiven Gunman to get on the board, especially as Deheng drops in on LG instant. Just destroyed Deheng's armor stack, so this is really key.
Viju was next to him, so...
Yeah, I mean, he had help, but without armor, though, this can really end badly. And yeah, even with that armor taken and gone. So Deheng will... Yeah, look at this. One rail, not the second.
Oh, actually, Flag gets...
Yeah, Viju there to get the hero grab, but he, again, is weak. And look at there's the mega health. He's like... Hey, I remember that resource. So the only thing he's going to have to his name is 86 armor, and you know, that really isn't enough to defend yourself well on this map. There's so much damage that can be unloaded on you from afar, especially that higher tier. You know, if the blue team gets a guy up and gets just even one rail off, then you're just in deep shit. Yeah. Finally, Mega. Oh my God, Viju. Second time.
Eisenkreuz is really in a bad position here, because he hasn't really got any in stack left. He used to have like 200, 150, but Zooks, or I don't know what that clan called.
They're both going to be fried.
They lost the pressure. So
Oh, the last second there. Kwong is able to get the return, and we see all of that work that both teams put in reset. We have a double grab, instant, getting out with no armor, and he's back at base. We've got ID also back at base, and gonna have a long time to wait for some armor here. So, but he is a little bit better stacked off.
I think he's really comfortable here. I mean, even if someone is taken, actually, you know, even if someone dares to enter the teleporter, he's probably not going to get very far.
Yeah, although he screws up the jump.
Yep.
Yeah, I have to say that's always one of my biggest fears. If I mess up that jump for some reason, I always have this fear that someone's going to come through the teleporter, and I'm just going to get fried by like an LG or 2 rockets to the ass or something like that. Because your maneuverability is so hindered as soon as you hit that water.
Yeah, you really get slowed down.
Instant.
Too much velocity when you do that.
Yeah, Instant having to hand off here because he got under a lot of pressure down to 3 health after using a med kit. Caustic gets the grab. Although look at this LG from Viju.
Flag returned by Viju. He's actually taken the flag as it was just scored basically. So
yeah. So EG I think is going to walk away with maybe a shutout here. I think the opportunities for Unforgiven Gunmen to get the caps stem from the standoffs that they can force EG into. But I think when it's kind of a, when EG doesn't have to worry about trying to keep their flag carrier alive, they're able to pretty easily, get the return.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I mean, during the cross cap situation, they actually played really well. I mean, they had a really big pressure onto EG, and they actually had trouble securing the flag at times. But I think they just needed that extra push to actually return the flag. And when they finally did, the opposing team returned theirs as well. So.
Well, and I think it also is really important to mention that Unforgiven Gunmen, we've kind of seen their evolution a little bit in like the last maybe 3 CTF games and tournaments that we've covered, and the Hang just spamming nades like crazy.
He's gonna die, yeah.
Oh yeah, but hey, if you're gonna go, take friends. Unforgiven Gunmen, the fact that they're forcing EG of all teams into their standoff situations, that's going to help, kind of solidify their teamwork. Because if I recall, their attack was also pretty strong, where it was at least 2 guys pushing in. We have a nice run here by Dehang, almost untouched. It'll be cap number 5.
Yep. And that's also one thing that shows us that they have to work on something, because on their mid work and on their calls, because the Hang just crossed mid, literally untouched, and that should really not happen. And he also went the lower route. If he had taken the higher route, it's even faster. So a bit more dangerous is the lower route, because you take more time, and people can even shoot you from below, from high, from the bridge.
Right.
So given the fact that he wasn't really hit, something really went wrong there, communication-wise, I think.
You have the flag.
Yeah. We're going to watch the Hang try to get out here. Pretty weak. Misses 3 rockets in a row. It's almost like we're watching the European HPBs again. Because every shot was behind.
I know.
Oh, nice air rocket by Instant.
Oh, 16 HP, but he's gonna die.
He's gonna die, but he looked good doing it. You got to give him some credit.
Is hopefully showing me how to cross mid.
Oh, absolutely.
Untouched.
Yeah. He's
nice.
That's his specialty.
He's got good movement, I can tell.
Yes. Yeah, ID is America's Lincoln.
All right.
So, okay, we got EG coming out 6-0. And I'm guessing this is second map. Let's see.
I'm just going to ask you the other way around. Was this the first map? So this was the first map.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Probably EG's choice, or what is their home map?
Ironworks, Japanese Castle. You're right.
Shining
Force you're right. Yeah.
How is EG playing here in terms of who's going to defend and who's going to attack?
Well,
I reckon Viju and ID are going to attack.
Yes. Yeah, and it's always sort of a little bit of a toss-up. Although the Hang every now and then will play kind of a mid-roll,
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, I've kind of seen Deheng run a number of positions on this map, so kind of depends. But yeah, I mean, given that Viju and ID are together, I can't imagine them splitting their dynamic duo because they really do work well.
Sort of the mid supporter. He's also playing the box, but whenever he has you know, time and sees the option fits, he's just trying to help out Viju and ID.
Well, the thing is, though, GWC, you know, he doesn't always play with EG, so we don't always get a good look at whoop. This is
It's usually who's their fourth usually, because I can't recall it either. I mean, I know Deheng, Viju, and ID. Those I know those players, but GWC, I can't recall him as of now.
Yeah, why am I drawing a blank?
He's got a nice ping though.
Clamp?
To fight.
I don't know.
3,
Holy Bible.
1, fight.
It just made me a ref. That's funny. All right. Yeah, let me know if you do see a 999. I can at least time it out. We have off the spawn here. We've got Costas going straight to Garden, able to take down Deheng and remove the rail from the hands of EG.
Yeah.
And strangely enough, I actually like that he stopped to get that armor, because it's strange how just 10 armor can really help you out. Not when you get shot in the ass like that, but it can really help you out in this opening salvo.
Nice rail. Yeah, especially with rail, because once you get railed, you're sort of low, but when you take a 50 HP bubble, you're back in the green zone again, you know? But meanwhile, Instant is taking the flag, but gets railed by GWC, or GVC. I'm just gonna call him GVC from now on. It's easier. It's not gonna take us much time. But where are the power-ups?
Looks like they're going to be very late. Pretty much final second power-ups. There they are. Yeah, they're on 57, 58.
I think we're gonna see a dual power-up here. So Viju is taking the power-up, even taking a few shots here. And
nice read there by Sound.
Get bags. Wow.
Yeah, that was a great read by Unforgiven Gunman to use sound cues there and just ambush Viju as he turned the corner.
Yep. What I usually like to do is go via the zigzag if I know the yellow armor is up. So, you know, timing the home yellow armor, the front home yellow armor is very crucial for your run, for your quad run or whatever run you may be doing. So not always, because you know that that plasma gun area is really tricky because you lose a lot of speed when you get out there. You're very vulnerable. So taking the zigzag is can sometimes be a better route.
Yeah, even though it you know it does take a bit longer.
Yeah, well, yeah, 2-3 seconds maybe, but that's okay. If you survive, it's even better.
Yeah, and well, what's so strange is on this map, I almost feel like sometimes a delay can help you, because it'll throw off, you know, the timing for that defense. We have Instant though, with the red flag, looking to get out of the base. Not gonna get very far. Railed off by Viju. But
yeah,
Viju's
well,
under...
you did a great job. You just killed 2 people with shotgun, and nowadays, you know, with the shotgun changes, it can be really tricky.
Yeah, I mean it's bad, but it's not terrible. You know, I mean.
No, I mean, shotgun is supposed to be a short-range weapon. You know, you're not supposed to use it on mid-range.
Exactly. I think people just kind of got complacent because it was so powerful. You know.
Yeah, you get used to it and like, I used to use shotgun. You know.
Why am I not killing everything on the map? You know, especially when you see like a quad shotgun, it's kind of scary because it's not as effective. But I like that though because it means that a lightning gun is more powerful now. Deheng has gotten home.
It's true, yeah. It's sort of.
I mean, rather, gotten the flag. We have a double grab here. Deheng dropping off for ID with regen.
Yeah, maybe Deheng should come back because you know, Instant is chasing a bit, but I think ID is in a really good situation. He's rocket jump off the wall, but he's getting slowed down by too much plasma in his face. So maybe should have gotten a call there.
Yeah.
He should not cross mid because there were 2 people standing. So if one guy had been there, that would have been okay. But 2 guys, that's just too much.
Yeah, it's a bit odd because Deheng, was the guy that went ahead of him. And you'd think he would at least make that call. Hey, don't go that way. Or maybe he thought, I'll get their attention. Make your move now. Slip behind them.
Yep.
You know, but it didn't pan out. Either way, we see a double flag return. We are back to square one as we hit 4 minutes. On Japanese Castles, this is the second map between Evil Geniuses and Unforgiven Gunmen. First map went handily to EG. If you've just joined us, I am Grease Scotsman from Quake Live TV. I'm joined here by Ishu, and formerly of Kick and Team Germany.
Well, I'm still playing with them.
Well, okay. Yes, true, true, yes.
It's true. Anyway, Dahang is actually doing a smart thing here. He's actually waiting for the enemy yellow. And what I find interesting is that nobody is actually trying to look for Dahang. And
Yeah.
that is also a very crucial thing, because right now he's just crossing mid rather easily. But we see a double pickup here, so everything is kind of messy right now. And
Nice
still
route.
expecting Dahang. He's only got 10 HP and he's just barely surviving here, and we should really be careful.
Oh,
he just
real in the
failed.
ass.
That
Gotta
was really
defend.
good.
Oh.
No!
Oh, 2 rockets coming from GWC.
Beautiful.
And
That was
that saves the day there, because if we look over, Kwong is ready to cap. He's in the base. He's got support. So that was really just GWC hitting the clutch rockets. So
yeah,
we get,
just in time. He just got back.
yes.
He maybe got a call. Help me.
Yeah, I'm actually going to watch Kwong because EG has the quad damage. ID's coming in with it. So Kwong under a lot of pressure here, and he's going to get put down. And so we're gonna see
GVC
the-
is returning it.
Yeah, there we go. That's cap 1.
Scoring,
To hang with
if you will.
230 health and armor plus assistance
That's
from
looking
quad.
very good here, but the Hang's rocket jump was really not the best. It was a bit off there.
Yeah, second one was good enough though to get him past that rocket.
Oh!
Oh!
What the heck?
Shut down.
Lovely return.
Yes. Now it's
I mean, that once again was really, communication, because as he entered the base, he should have, gotten a call. Okay, base is not safe. That's the first thing that you do when you have got the flag and you return home to base. Ask your mates, how does the base look like? Because on this
Yeah.
map, it's really fast paced, and you can't really tell whether or not someone is in your base. You can't just smell it. It's not like C7 where you have the feeling that someone took the teleport and went via
Right.
water.
right.
So yeah, you have the spawns that are in your own garden. So those can always be kind of tricky when you want to actually score.
Yeah, Dehang moving out with the flag. Caustic's also making a grab. Gonna follow Dehang though. He's a little bit further along in his run, and he destroys Ensign with the first rocket, and this will be easily a cap. I don't see anything bringing this back. 2 caps to 0. Unforgiven Gunmen are going to need to say a prayer here and get in touch with their deity, because they are just 13 minutes or 6 caps away from having to go home.
Yeah, and Dahang is probably going to take the next power-up. Yeah, he's got a really good stack. And ID is taking the enemy power-up, so we're going to see a dual power-up and probably a really strong push here. And meanwhile, the gunmen are taking the flag.
Yeah, this is actually a really good time to pick up this flag, because it makes the power-ups, the wielders of the power-ups think twice about how they want to spend that advantage.
Yep. But Caustic is wasting a lot of time here, and the more time he needs to actually pass him, the worse it gets. And now you just see Dahang coming back from
cluster.
this. And now it actually gets picked up by Kwong, so great teamwork in that plasma gun area.
Oh my god, and the one rocket will do! But Ensign getting the pickup and giving us a 1 cap game. Very solid work there.
Yeah, that was really solid teamwork. I mean, you saw that everyone was literally standing in the home base and just making sure that they actually capped. So they moved as a unit and they capped as a unit.
Yep, we
That's how
gotta
you gotta do it.
get another grab by Dehang. Armorless trying to wait out,
Flag return.
and he will be here for quite some time.
And he will
There it
be
is.
rewarded with a
Yeah.
freshly spawned yellow armor. He gets a brief bump from behind, and wow! And I thought he was already around the corner. I didn't really realize that rail still could have hit, but
Yeah, I think it was shot from the angle of kind of the opposite wall.
yeah, okay, I know.
To get the connect here. Caustic's trying to get out. Has just a little smattering of armor. And runs right in. Yeah, that was a 100 damage rocket right there between his own self-damage and the damage he took from the rocket itself.
Yeah, Dahang should slow down here. 50 HP bell was not there, and oh, that was a really close dodge, and he just saw the flag carrier standing on the power up, and if he takes the power, yeah, the jump pad, he's still...
Oh, really?
Okay, I would have switched that. I would have given power up to the flag
There you
carrier.
go. There you go. That's what actually eats a rocket right off of the grab, able to defend himself, but Caustics will get the return. Kwong, look at this rocket play out of the window. Fantastic move, and that is going to tie the game, ladies and gentlemen. Impressive move by Kwong. Fantastic stuff.
I mean, EG really have to change the way they play, I think, because at the moment I mean, Dahang did a great work because he basically took 2 yellows in a row, 2 enemy base yellows in a row. But I think whenever they're trying to pass mid, they're having trouble. They're just taking too much damage in the process, and eventually just gonna get screwed here.
Yeah, ID is able to turn it right around though. I think that's kind of a key thing, is the fact that ID got that cap, and that's kind of what we look for him to do. And you know, as you can see, he got that cap at extremely high speed. He moved around very nimbly, so
yeah.
We haven't seen him able to do that very often throughout the course of the night. So that's almost a rare occurrence, I would say.
Well,
No,
maybe reflects a little bit the level of play at the moment, because obviously the better the teams are, the harder it is to pull off your tricks.
True. Although ID is good at pulling off those tricks no matter who he's playing. I gotta give him some props there.
Also, I mean, he's got 35 kills as offense, and that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And he's just showing once again who's the man, as he just takes the flag and probably gonna go via.
I'm actually following Kwong here.
He's still trying to decide where to go.
Yeah.
He's taking his time for sure.
Yeah.
And he still hasn't been spotted. That's always a good thing.
Yeah. Instant is back though. So ID has to survive here, otherwise gunmen are going to tie this thing right back up. The power-ups have just spawned, and they have been taken. We're going to stick with the flag carry, though, because ID with no armor...
ID really needs resources right now if he wants to last that. If he wants to last any push. That's also why I like the map, because whoever has got the flag, he's probably not going to, keep it for, like 5 minutes, because that's next to impossible.
Right.
So... even if you have the flag, you have to be kind of like an attacker. You have to be really quick. You have to find a lot of exits and always, keep your exits open. And ID is playing really cocky here.
Yeah, but it's going to pay off though. Look at that. Essentially, they end up double teaming the carrier, locked him down at the power-up spawn. So. Interesting little strategy there by EG. It pans out, but here's Kwong. Still has a long road to travel, waiting for this armor to spawn, and it will not spawn soon enough. He will go down. ID now at this point is pretty much home, facing off again against the carrier.
And Caustic should really not focus on fighting right now. He should really just try to secure.
Yeah.
I don't know why he opted to actually try to fight. He should have just tried to exit high. And let his mates do something, because
I think he felt like maybe he was getting calls that everyone was dead, everyone was back in their own base. There's no help for him anytime soon, so the chances of him getting out weren't very high. So he's gonna die anyway. He might as well try to take out the carrier. I mean, that might be what was going on.
Yeah, it sort of looked like it, but I still think it's not really the best decision, because I mean, I don't know. It could have really worked out for him, of course.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, ID was down to 17 health when he got the cap. So, one slightly better placed rocket, it could have been an amazing moment. But it was not to be. We have
it was not his base, and that was the deciding factor. So he was not able to score, but the other guy was. ID was. Anyway, we're seeing really nice movement here by Dahang, who's taking the flag and just crossing mid as if it were nothing. Yeah,
and I have to remember that on this map, I thought I remembered something wonky about how they set this up. They do split up the Viju and ID powerhouse, and Dahang is often the secondary flag runner. So we've seen yet another double grab. Dahang is home safely. has a bit of armor and a little bit of health too.
Well, if the Hang is sort of,
two
you
rails.
know, playing defensively and defending, he obviously has more resources, and when he takes the power up, he obviously can go and attack, and that's why he has probably
Nice
why he
rockets.
probably has a frag right now.
The Hang is in a lot of trouble here. Caustics can't get the kill though. 10 health. The Hang goes down. The flag will finally be returned. Question is, can I get over to Instant? Yes. 3 to 4.
4-3.
Yeah. So Gunman still showing they got a little bit of ammo to work with. Yes, I'm going to be making.
Iron Cross is taking a very dangerous route. I mean, one rocket jump should have really been enough in that situation. You actually needed two to get out of there, so not gonna get very far if you just jump around like that. Anyway, he just picked up the flag once again, but he hasn't. I don't think he has got a rocket here.
No, he does not. He has only shotgun.
He has my weapon bar.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. You know what's really weird is I have the weapon bar thing in my config, but I actually I had to bind it to a key to get it to show up. I don't understand why that is.
Well, I have it on the left side, but there's the timer, so it doesn't appear. So I have to actually change it to the right side, and that's why I did it. But
well, we got Quad in Kwang's hands here, and he's able to pull down Viju.
yeah.
Oh, it gets railed though. So he's pretty much done. This will be a pretty ineffective quad.
Yeah. I mean, I did try to attack, but he ate 2 rockets from the from Iron Cross, so good defense there.
And we got Instant making plays again, able to get the flag, and he's on a little bit of a run, trying to get some support from his teammates. Although, why not let your teammate be the meat shield, really? You know, there's no reason for him to take that shotgun blast. Although here he's doubled back, and he's got some help in the center. This is pretty huge.
That was a good choice to actually not go that direction, because the plasma gun is.
Oh my
really
God!
gonna
One
make it
plasma
a
ball.
lot
Oh, and Viju.
That was really close.
Yeah, that was very close to a tying cap there, with no real response from EG. Here's Viju coming in, facing off against Gnosis, able to put him down without taking hardly any damage. That's pretty enormous. Let's see if Viju can get past. No, freshly spawned. And, yeah.
I think gunmen really have a really good decision making whenever they have the flag. It seems to me that if they had better aim at times, they would really do even better, because I think that obviously EG has a sort of aim advantage, but in terms of team play, I think they're playing really well. They're communicating a lot. As you just saw, he was actually going via the zigzag and crossing sort of mid.
Right.
And he did that
because he got word,
he got a call, and one of his mates were actually standing there trying to back him up. So props to them for actually making this really close here, because 4-3 is definitely possible for both teams still to win.
Indeed. We're watching the quad run here by Caustics. He whiffed a couple rails, and he will go down to the MG Cess. Instant, though, seems to be the guy.
Himself earlier.
Yeah, Instant seems to be the guy that's really putting a lot of pressure on EG. And the quad will be extended, but it's just so much fire coming inside the red box. We do have a flag grab and drop in the middle of all of that, but we want to stay with the quadage. ID is going to go offense. I'm going to watch him. He gets shut down by one rocket. Reroute to the garden. And he's opting for plasma to enter this room. That's interesting. Nice rockets.
They're doing a great job. They're doing a great job. But one is attacking high and one is attacking low. Obviously,
great
that
distraction.
puts the defender in a very awkward position. And now EG taking the zigzag, seeing if mid is safe. Mid is safe, but he's...
Oh, he outruns the rocket! 4 health, he goes down, and the flag has been returned, but man, that could have been pretty epic. Caustic's going to try to get out. He's got... everyone around him is dead.
I mean, he really did everything right. The only thing that he lacked was health.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just a touch more, and he would have been alright. 1 minute now.
left, and the last power-up is going to be really detrimental in this matchup. Because if Gunman is going to win this map, we're going to see a third map, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed. So it's all going to come down to this right here. This is a huge power-up in about 2 seconds for the red side.
Kwang, what is he doing? Where is he?
He's doubling back. He's still hanging out in red base. Maybe looking for resources. A little bit of armor.
Yeah. Because that was actually a smart choice, because whenever there's power-up time, you should really not take the power-up route, because it's obviously that you're gonna run into people. So if he had maybe opted to go...
Although delaying it and then taking it is not bad at all. A little bit of information there. Does eat a rocket to the face, and he will be put down. The other flag's been dropped and returned as well. So I think we're going to see time expire here. 4-3. EG will take it. But an extremely close game by the Gunmen. I'm very impressed with what they put together. Just compared between this game and what we saw out of them from the Showcase CTF from Anima Gaming just a couple of weeks ago. So fantastic stuff. EG will prevail and move on. But let's see. Does that set us up for the semifinals? I believe it does.
Let's have a quick look.